Hey everybody, welcome to A Speech Bubble. I'm Boima.
Destiny. You're projecting like we're on a stage.
I know.
Like there's not a camera like 6 inches in front of our face.
Fire it up, fire away.
Okay. So if you haven't heard, the word on the street is the honeybees are dying. And the honeybees pollinate up to 1/3 of our crops. And they're responsible for $15 billion in agriculture every year.
This sounds like a slideshow presentation you see in school. In case you weren't aware, 1/3 of the...
What's that? Just something...
Like one of those bees, man.
Right? So yeah, the honeybees are dying. And in order to replace them, they are working on making Robo-bees to pollinate.
So, like robotic bees, which I think is super badass.
Robots are taking away jobs,
yeah.
even from the insects.
Taking from bees, man.
I wonder if they sting.
I would say no.
Okay.
But are we relying a little too much on artificial intelligence?
Yeah, remember, did you see iRobot?
No.
Remember in iRobot when the robots started turning on them? I think that happened in iRobot.
Or AI.
In one of those movies it happened, and in real life it would probably happen.
It might happen. I just feel like, I forgot how I feel. I just feel like with all this stuff, oh my god, I can't believe this. Every time we shoot on Mondays like this.
It's a Monday thing. It must be like some physiological, psychological, biological, neurological.
One of those.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I was basically just gonna say, I'm just worried that if we're relying too heavily on like robots and computers, that it's gonna kind of do away with like
humans.
Like things that should be happening aren't happening the way they should or were intended to by whatever created this earth. And maybe that's what they wanted. Maybe that was the next progressive step, the natural progression of going now into artificial intelligence. That's one theory. Or he could be saying these people got way too out of control.
Right.
I didn't plan for this.
And I'm gonna blow this up in
exactly.
50 years.
Y'all on your own.
Hopefully that's not gonna happen. It's also just kind of scary just putting so much into the hands of a machine. Like having like these self-parking cars or like self-driving cars. Like
yeah. You had a self-parking car and it's malfunctioning and it rammed itself into the other car behind you.
Is insurance gonna cover that?
They don't want to pay for anything.
I wonder how that would affect insurance. If there were self-driving cars.
More teenagers would be on the road.
Like what would the age limit be?
Yeah.
If the car just drives itself, put your 6-month-old baby in the car, and there you go, go to daycare, take yourself.
Take yourself. That'd be great for parents.
But if you had like all of these things in your life automated where your kids could go to school by themselves and you wouldn't have to ever cook for them, they could just, go and press a button and a meal would be made. Like, when do you, and they can educate themselves, like here, sit in front of this computer and learn what you need to know. When
does
will
it
you
end?
ever have any quality time with them?
You won't. What was the other stuff I was gonna say about the bugs? This? Someone's running their water in the middle of our show.
How dare they run? Didn't they get the shooting schedule?
I know, right? Did you get the call sheet, man? But with the bees let me
Great segue.
I know. With the bees on the other end of the spectrum, I mean, maybe it is a good thing because I was thinking, like the potato famine that happened in Ireland.
Refresh my memory on the potato famine. I was a math and science girl.
I don't remember the year, but there was a massive potato famine in Ireland, and basically it was like a parasite or something like that wiped out all of the crops. And because their main crop was potatoes, hundreds of thousands of people died. Now, if you had these like pollinating bees or some sort of robotic mechanism that would be able to ensure healthier crops, then that would never have happened. So maybe it's a good thing that we are in less jeopardy of kind of being in danger or dying out because we have the artificial intelligence necessary or available to kind of prevent that.
Now, to play devil's advocate on that.
All right.
If we advanced so much technologically, medically, socially, all of these things to where we're saving all these lives, what happens to natural population control?
You just want people to die is what you're saying.
That's not what I said. If we had gotten to a point where nobody died of disease, hunger, or poverty related anything, where would we all go?
Like in Japan where you have like massive skyscrapers and they fit like 12 people in like a 2x2 room.
That's no way to live. It's the quality of life.
I mean, they seem to be adapting just fine.
How happy are they?
Happy is relative. Maybe they don't need as much space as we do. If there's no population control, maybe we'll just adapt to having more people around.
Oh my god. Could you imagine?
I can't imagine more people in LA.
Could you imagine?
I don't want more people in LA.
If our population right now was double.
Hopefully those additional people are smarter and can figure out.
I thought you were gonna say small.
No, that too.
Hopefully you don't take up a lot of room.
Small, smart people, because we already have too many, and to double that, yes, I want tiny baby geniuses running around. That would work. Like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and they're all like little scientists.
Maybe that's what we'd have to do. Get Rick Moranis, sign him, dust off the old props from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids,
Exactly.
since those machines really worked.
Remember in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids where they have like ants were like obviously massive, like how will they survive that?
Just shrink everything. So the land, the square footage of Earth will remain the same, and we just shrink everything on it.
That's a good point.
Isn't that a good idea?
Artificial intelligence,
Isn't
see
that
that?
a good idea?
Now you're in favor of it.
But see, that idea did not come from a robot. That idea did not come from artificial intelligence. It came from the real person, the real brain.
That's true.
So we still can't rely on robots for everything.
People will always be necessary, but I think it's nice to now have the option of doing some of the things that we are reliant on bugs or humans or whatever to do. We now have the option to have, you know, a machine do it.
Yes.
I'm in favor of it as long as it doesn't go
Like
too
my
far.
job. A machine can gladly go to work for me, and I'll just cash
I
the
agree,
check.
exactly. Watch it
Machine
do
can
work.
cook my meals too, and clean my room.
Yeah.
Clean my house.
I'm with that. Nothing is perfect. No human is perfect, and no machine is perfect. But at least if a human breaks down, it can adapt and fix itself. If a computer breaks down, it's like, oh well, it needs someone to come in and fix it. All right, guys, well, let us know what you think in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Boima.
Destiny?
Thank you for watching the speech bubble, and we'll see you next time. Bye. I did it. I didn't do it awkwardly.
Yay!
I know.
Gold star.
I was so happy.
I said a sentence.